So building big forearms with old school methods, is that possible and should you even do it? Well, I believe that the old school methods were really good for the forearm development, and nowadays most people have either forgotten the forearm development routines or they don't just care about them. But back in the day, I believe that most strength trainers and bodybuilders and etc. trained the grip and forearms really well. And the exercise I have selected for this method of training or whatever is the barbell wrist curl, reverse curl, double overhand, general strength work, thick bar work, loaded carries such as, farmer walks, reverse wrist curl, 8 cone hold, which I will explain later, and one arm hanging and a sand bucket or rice bucket method. So the barbell wrist curl is pretty simple, or the reason why I included is pretty simple, because it's in my opinion, the biggest compound movement for the wrist flexors. And it's a great movement because it's done with the barbell and you can load it really well because of that. So it's a, big compound movement for your wrist flexors. And I believe that should be the first real exercise for your forearm development. And the second one is reverse curl. It's basically, you do the ease bar, curl with the breacher bends, but you just do it, in this motion. You pull it up with like this. So that's the second one. And the third one is double overhand general strength work. And the reason for that is because it's a really great indirect way to work your forearms and specifically your general strength for your grip and forearms. And that's just like you do your rows and deadlifts and etc. with double overhand instead of mixed grip or with straps or hook grip or anything. And that will, you don't have to do every deadlift session etc. with double overhand, because it will severely limit the weights you can use, but you should do your warm-ups and even some of your, or even most of your rows with double overhand, because, for example, I do all my barbell rows with double overhand. I never use straps or anything like that. And then the thick bar work, well, it's pretty hard at the commercial gym because they don't have axles and etc. But for that reason you can buy the fat grips, which I really like. And I'm not sponsored by fat grips, but I really like them. So you can buy any thick bar, what do you call them? Thick bar handles, etc. But I personally use the regular fat grips handle. And the loaded carries, farmer walks with dumbbells or even trap bar farmer walks, or the best one is the, regular farmer walks, but those implements can be hard to find at the regular commercial gym, so you might have to use the trap bar or the dumbbells for that purpose. And then the reverse wrist curl. And that is more like a, accessory burning, pump movement, because it's really easy to cheat on, and because of that it's really hard to, add weight in a systematic manner and perform the reps every time at the same, technique or with the same technique. So I usually use it, if I use it at the end of the workout, just to, pump, burn exercise. And then the 8 cone hold. It's basically a, suitcase deadlifts, but you hold the upper position as long as you can. And the idea is that because the bar wants to roll out of your hand, because you use a double overhand grip, and on top of that the bar wants to, move you know, because the bar is like this, it wants to move like this, and it wants to move like this, and it wants to roll out of your hand. So you really have to stabilize and grip the hell out of the bar in order to keep it in your hands. And it's really difficult exercise actually. So be ready to get humble with that exercise and get ready to get those infamous grip shakes, you know. Your whole hand probably start to shake really, really fast with that exercise. And one arm hanging, or hanging in general. Hanging is really great for you because not only does it increase your grip strength, your forearm development, but it is also really great for your spine health because it decompresses your spine and works your grip, and it can also improve your shoulder mobility and health and etc. So hanging is really great in general. And then the legendary Bruce Lee move. You put your hand into a bucket that is full of rice or sand, and you just open and close it there. And that is also a great, you know, finishing move for your finishing move. Whatever. But, you know, a finisher, pump, burner at the end of your workout. And that's about it really. I have a detailed guide to this on my website fit2mouse.com, and the blog post is in the description below. So feel free to check it if you want to see the actual blog post and see the sample workout and etc. So I hope this was helpful. Bye bye.